What's up guys, welcome to MOA Airsoft. It's actually the third day when I'm filming this. So we're going to do an introduction and we're going to go all around MOA to show you all of the exhibitions and show you everything that we have seen so far. We've done all of the introductions on Instagram. Make sure you follow us on Instagram to get updated on the goods that we are seeing. But we're going to give you a more in-depth review and an in-depth, more detailed version of what we're seeing here at MOA. So I'm with Ben here at the GHK booth. GHK has a lot of new releases, very, very exciting. But first of all, let's go over the AK-74M and the AK-105 with Ben.
Yeah, our AK is still also full steel. Fire control, bolt carrier, and the interior fire, and also we have this mount for the normal AK mount.
Normal AK mount.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this MCGS gas system magazine, yeah, has almost 50% more than our last AKM series.
Oh wow! Yeah. So it could clear more rounds.
Yeah.
Wow, definitely.
One magazine full charge, almost 200 rounds for a single shot.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. 10 seconds of gas is enough.
Yeah.
Wow, that's insane. Okay, so what that means is, like there are some upgrades such as the iron sight from his colleague, the mag release, as well as the hinges. They're now the stock can now use real stocks, right? So compatible with real AK stocks as well. I see on the bolt carrier, is it extended also? The charging handle. They have extended the charging handle a little bit, and the gun now is still full steel, right?
Full steel.
Okay, using the version 2.
V3.
Using the GHK AK V3 system. So how about the AK-105?
It's the same deal.
Same deal as well.
The reason we delayed the 105 is also for the magazine. Yeah.
Oh, so you want to release the new magazine along with that?
So this main upgrade is for the magazine.
I see. So just a little bit of performance upgrades from GHK, but mainly it's about their MCGS, their multi-compartment gas system.
Yeah.
Gas system. So the flow of gas moves differently, so there's less vaporization and there's 15% more efficiency according to Ben. So very exciting line of updates for the GHK AKs. So let's move on to the MCX. Is that okay? So we're moving on to the GHK MCX series. This was not very super expected by me, to be honest, but very exciting and welcoming new release. They have the Spear LT as well as the Razor. But Ben, could you tell us more about the gun?
Well, it's based on our ARV3 system, and like all GHK gun is full steel barrel, one piece, and fixed steel fire control system. And the power chamber is our ARVG system, so you can use the maple leaf, TNT, or quad chamber. You can just get it in.
I think that's what's perfect about like building a brand new gun, right? I mean, like you want to make it compatible so people can actually change the parts that they want on the gun as well. Not to say the GHK. This is super smooth. But you guys also have a conversion kit for this as well.
Yeah. ARV3 lower, so you can just change the lower and change it for MCX upper, and you can just use it. Oh, so
actually that's the AR lower.
Yeah, AR lower.
Wow. Okay.
And then ARV3 lower. Okay. And then change you want the Razor upper or Spear upper. Yeah, you can just change which kind of stock you want.
Oh wow! So this is also a very exciting update as well. So if you're bored of your generic M4 builds, you could actually change it directly to the conversion kit. But does it come with all the inner barrels, outer barrels, everything?
Currently, we have still deciding which one we will have. But usually we have in plan we have full upper receiver.
Full upper receiver. Yeah. So it's including the inner barrel, all of everything.
And receiver and bolt carrier too.
Oh, and the charging handle. Yeah. I see. So the stock adapter buy separately.
It should be in the same kit.
This is super exciting. Yeah. So you can't use the normal AR bolts, right? It's too long.
It's different.
Yeah, it's too long. It's too different. Okay, so when are we expecting the release of both the MCX and this conversion kit?
Conversion kit still need to be determined, but the MCX will be 2026 Q2.
2026 Q2.
Yes.
Okay, so save one of them for me because I'm about to buy one myself as well.
Sure.
Okay, so can we talk about the Glocks too? I see that you guys have development with the Glocks.
It's the Glock 34. It's a longer slide. But basically the lower is a normal Glock 17 Gen 5 lower.
So basically, actually, all the internal systems are the same as the version 2, right? Like
Yes,
the version 2
the version
Glocks.
2.
But they've made it with a couple of more models, like the Glock 34 Gen 5,
34
the
Gen 5,
17 Gen 5, 45, and the 47, right?
Yes.
Okay, so very exciting, and thank you, Ben, for accepting the interview. So, you know, we're expecting to see all of these products by Q2 on 2026. Okay, thank you. We're at the ITP booth at MOA, and what they have is a very exciting new release, which is a kit for the KZ02. And what this kit is essentially turning your KZ02 into a M14 EVR lookalike. Well, as you can see, the magazine is a little bit different, and the size is a little bit different as well. But it's still that heavyweight, but it's not as heavy as, you know, the other selections like WE M14 EVR. But you know, this is actually a bit more fieldable. You know, I could actually carry this for 5 minutes without breaking my arms. And what they have also released brand new is the drum mag adapter. So in case you think, oh yeah, you know, like an original KZ02 magazine isn't enough, then what they have is they also have the adapter for a WE or an AW drum mag, so you could slap it on and you could give yourself infinite ammo when you're in an outdoor game. They've told me that they're going to release a new magazine for it that, you know, looks a little bit more alike. But right now what they have is they've essentially made a case for it and a little adapter to make it look a little bit more alike the real version. So very exciting, and very excited to see this get released. It's going to be in 3 different colors. Black, obviously, and then we also have the very classic EVR silver, and inside we see a bronze version. So, you know, these 3 different colors for a selection. Very exciting product for me personally, because I love M14s. So, you know, I think I'll get one of these for myself. So moving on to the next booth. So we're at the LCT booth, and LCT have a lot of new releases, so much that they have an entire section of new releases. So first of all, let's go over the most exciting part about the new releases, and it's the PKM machine gun. Now, some people are saying that, you know, it's similar to the PKP, but not at all. They've redesigned everything, including the receiver, the carry handle, the barrel, the entire stock unit, and they've made this absolutely marvelous and very good looking gun. And I've actually held it. Super heavy. Wouldn't recommend bringing it to a CQB field. But another very exciting development is their high kappa GBB pistols. So they've actually made a new line of high kappa GBB pistols that are fully compatible with the Marui high kappa parts. So it's also TDC hop up, and it's an island style design in the front where you could put your RMR on it. So you make sure your sight is very, very stable and reliable. So they also have a bunch of steel parts, a steel fire control unit. It should perform quite well. You know, I've tried holding it and I've tried shooting it. It's very nice. Next is their release of HPA rifles. So they've actually released their own HPA rifles along with Mech Labs. So they're trying to, you know, make this HPA out of the box, so you don't have to change it yourself. And they're also prototyping a GBB where it's compatible with the Marui system as well. Marui compatibility, but with the LCT steel heavyweight quality. If this becomes a success, we could potentially see all of the LCT AK models become GBBs. And well, it's very exciting because you get the AK-12, you get the AK-74, you get everything that LCT is making in GBB version, and also Marui compatible. So actually, it's super interesting, and I can't wait for it to get released. Moving on to the new arrivals. So these are the MK74s. These are the new ones. So they've got the whole SUG style kit. So if we see this made into a GBB, that would be absolutely awesome. And we also got the LCK 12K, which is a brand new rifle. They have a brand new fire selector design that they're experimenting with. And I've been told, like, you know, same as just now, if their GBB experiment becomes okay, then we'll see this in the GBB form. Next is their AK 2.0 electronic trigger unit. What they're trying to do is they're trying to make a fully upgraded AK right out of the box. So you don't have to make your own upgrades. You could buy this. It comes with a Gate Aster 2, and it'll just be gameable straight out of the box, and there's nothing that you need to change. So it's actually very interesting, and I'm looking forward to getting an AEG right out of the box, and I could just bring it to any outdoor field without having to worry. Now, Next is the MP5 series. So the MP5 style guns in the back, as you could see, these MP5 style guns, they're going to be released probably Q2 of 2026 from what they're saying. Next are some project guns that they're working on, including the MPI AK-74N and the AKS-74M. So these are very interesting projects, and all of these are, well, a lot of AK users will be very pleased and happy to hear that. But you know, LCT is also making their change and trying to transition into making some GBBs as well. So you know, we can't wait for that to happen. Okay, so let's move on to the next booth and see there. So we're here at the Acetech booth, and Acetech has a couple of new, very exciting products. So first of all, I want to talk about the compensator. The compensator is called the Quadra S, and this looks like exactly the first John Wick with the USP, that compensator. They put a tracer unit in it. It shoots 10,000 rounds. It charges by USB-C, and it's available in two versions. One is the RGB tracer version, and one is the normal just tracer version. Second of all, it's called the alignementer. Alignementer is their targets. They have two different sizes of targets that are available for purchase. So first of all, it's the smaller size target. Now these are actually compatible with the Acetech app. If you log into the app and if you connect to one of these, you could actually see where you're hitting your shots, and you could also time yourself to give yourself a little bit of a challenge. Now they have this in a bigger size, and this is perfect because you don't have to put up paper targets anymore. You don't have to walk all the way over, mark your targets, change the paper. All you need to do is just sit where you are, connect to the Bluetooth, and you got it done. So it's actually very, very nice as if you're trying to set up your hop-up, if you're trying to set up your sight alignment. But what we have here is the brand new Acetech speed loader. They have this in 3 different colors. Gray, as we're seeing right here. We have it in black, and we have it in green over there. Now, there's 2 ways that you could power this thing. It's very interesting. You could power it through a wire right here and put it in a plug just like normal, or you could put in an AEG battery to power the motor. Now, what's interesting about this is you could choose how many rounds to put in, and you could set how many rounds you want to put in. And they also come with adapters. Now, some available loaders out there already, they don't actually provide adapters for you, and you have to 3D print your own. But, okay, well, this is 3D printed. It also comes with a little carry handle right here, very interesting. And it also comes with this little adapter right here. Now, these adapters are for either pistols or rifle. As you can see, it's marked down right there, pistol and rifle. These come with, and if you want some optional adapters, they actually already have that as well. You could buy it separately and you could load it right in, and it's also shaped like a finger. So it's very nice and very easy to hold. Now, the capacity of this is actually 12,000 rounds. So I mean, I doubt we'll be using 12,000 rounds in any wargaming scenario. But it's nice to know that you can put 3 bags of BBs in there. So if you want to get this, make sure you look out for the release of Acetech, and that's it. So let's move on to the next stall. Okay, so I am at the Quad. Is it Quad? Sorry.
It is. Quad.
Okay. Okay. I'm at the Quad.
That's why I actually cut it in. It's all right. It's all good.
I'm at the Quad booth with Andrew. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of Andrew, but Andrew, could you give us a rundown of what you guys have for this year?
Yeah.
We are having 2 very special products this year, the high kappa hop-up chamber and the APFG hop-up chamber. But let's start with this one because I think this one is definitely really, really hot. So in terms of the demo, I'm not gonna kill the cameraman because I have a big one. See, now life is much easier, huh?
Okay.
Yes. This is the hop-up chamber. We have 4 patents on this, but part of the reason why I'm very confident in this platform is because this one, it actually fits 90% of the high kappas out there in the market, and also 90% of the 1911 platforms out there. Basically, whatever has like a high kappa style mid-frame, it will fit. Part of the reason is because we actually purposely made the chamber slightly smaller. But as you can see that here, I can do a very quick demo. Let's say you have a fully CNC machine high kappa. However, due to the sizing of different brands of high kappa mid-frame, once you drop the chamber, as you can see that, hold on, let me, all right. You see, it's very loose. Basically, it drops itself out. However, with the little screw that we've designed, this actually allows you to adjust the pitch and yaw on your hop-up chamber. So As you can see that now I have loosened the screw a little bit. Now this thing sits right there. And then additionally, you can use this screw here to adjust the angle. So once you've got the angle well adjusted, that means you are gonna have a very, very smooth slide travel. Okay, but once you got everything done, we have this. This is our take-up screw. So this take-up screw, if you look closely, we have this spring steel plate. Instead of using a screw locking the hop-up chamber onto the mid-frame, take a look at that. You see it?
Yeah.
Even pressure. So once you adjust this, let's do it again. See? Okay. Okay. Feel it.
Let me try to take this off.
Well, like just kind of feel it. It's very tight, right?
Yeah, it's very tight.
Actually, this is how tight it is, but if you wish, you can still remove it. And then you can easily put it back.
So it's nice because there's no damage on the frame.
There's no damage on the frame, and then there's no gap, no wobble on your frame. So what's the advantage of this? Once you got this system installed, right? Let's say if I'm trying to aim for the target and the BB is landing to the right, or let's say to the left, I can actually manually adjust the barrel to point to the direction I want. So now I can get it perfectly zeroed with my iron sight. World's first. Okay, and after you got everything locked in, how do you adjust the hop-up, right? This is my favorite part. That's minimum hop-up. That's maximum hop-up. So imagine you got everything aligned, everything lined up, locked in place, and now all you need to do is just adjust the hop-up. And this allows you to see how much pressure you are applying to the hop-up chamber. So let's say I'm shooting 0.3 gram. It's on the heavier side. Okay, then I just adjust it here, take it out, and oh, there's too little hop-up. It's all right. Take the tool again, tuck it in, adjust it again, go to town. Easy as that. So back to the giant hop-up chamber. This is how it works. See that? Yep. Very easy to see what's going on. And that's if you are happy with the way the hop-up it is. You can tighten this screw right here to lock it in place. So you can adjust how loose, or let's say how tight you want the adjustment to be. Yep.
And it won't move.
It won't move. Once you tighten it, it's tightened. And then there's also another small details I want to share with you guys. When you look into the rounded circles here, you see the barrel fixture block. It's actually not centered with this circle here. Part of the reason is because we designed it in such a way that once you tighten the screw here, it's gonna center the barrel for you and also pulling the barrel forward. So I'm not perfectly sure if you can see that on camera, but we actually have like a small angle to the side. So once you got the barrel pulled forward to the chamber, it's gonna lock the hop-up bucking to the barrel. So tighten it, gives you a perfect ear seal. Go to town, guys. Stay tuned. Right, this is the APFG hop-up chamber. So this one, I would say, we just decided to expand the Magnus Pro system to a lot of different platforms, and this time the APFG MCX. So apparently we have the good old Magnus Pro AR tri-lock system we incorporated here, and also we have the barrel fixture block. That's from the high kappa. We put it together here. So now this barrel, it is super locked in place. And also very, very fine hop-up adjustment that you can just adjust it through this wheel here. And as you can see that on the gun itself, it's very easy to do the hop-up adjustment because, I mean, it's just right here. You can use a flat head and do the adjustment. And on top of that, we have this gigantic TDC plate. And this time it comes with two of them. One is made out of metal, another one, it's got a space for your hop-up knob. So you can put any type of rubber knob or the metal ones, either one that you can just put it there. And so with very fine adjustments, and then we have redesigned the overall ergonomics on the APF GMCX, and so now no more functioning problems, no more trajectory problems. This gun is now, I wouldn't say a sniper rifle, but very close to it. I like it. And look at the air seal on this guy. Every time, consistent. Boom, right there. So, guys, stay tuned. Right now, we are at the final stage of fine-tuning all the details. So, I'd say Q1, the thing should be ready. Stay tuned, guys.
So I'm at the Bolt Airsoft booth, and they've released a brand new line of GBBRs. For every M4 that they've had released in AEG or EBB version, they're going to release it in the GBB version. So this uses an MWS system, and it's all compatible with all the existing MWS parts, so you don't have to worry about proprietary parts that you can't get exchanged with. And what's special about this is they're using the MWS magazine that is designed exactly or very close to the MWS. So let's give this a little try. So something that's special about this, only from shooting blanks, is that the trigger is crisp, and even more crisp than I expected. And the blowback, there's a lot of blowback with this. I think it's due to their little special recoil and buffer system. At the same time, if you have MWS mags already and you want to use it directly, you could use it, and it's interchangeable. So you don't have to worry about getting a brand new set of magazines. Very interesting. And if you want a Mark 12, GBB for cheap, for example, then I think Bolt Airsoft is the way to go. I can't wait to see this get released. And let's check out the EBBs they have to offer as well. So we've just tried out the GBB. Something I forgot to mention is that they're fully licensed by Daniel Defense. And let me try out the EBB, because I've never shot an EBB before. Well, okay, so pretty special experience actually. It's my first time shooting an EBB. I didn't expect it to have this much reciprocating recoil. So let me try a couple more. Actually, the response of the trigger is also very nice, because it feels like a GBB, just a little bit with a little bit of a more mushy trigger, but the response is really fast and it's really good. So, well, I think if you want to use something and you don't want to be worried about the weather and you don't want to be worried about buying gas, then I think EBBs are the way to go. So let's move on to the next booth, and we'll introduce to you more products. So what's up, guys? We're at the Toxicant booth, and they have some very, very interesting releases. Right now, what I'm seeing is the EVO PCC GBB, and this is actually licensed by Strike Industries. It's super, super lightweight, and it's just very exciting to me because of all the features that I've just been told about. Now, it's in SI, obviously, so you have all of the SI upgraded parts, all the necessities like the real-sized grip. You also have the mag wall, you have the front rail unit, and you also have the charging handle as well, which is ambidextrous. You can change it to the left side or the right side as you like. It's not going to come with a stock, because Toxicant wants to leave you with the option of buying whatever you want to use on the gun. And the gun is very cheap. We're looking at MSRP at around 3,000 or less Hong Kong dollars, which is around maybe 450 US. So without further ado, let's give it a little try. Cầm chưa? 呢個係 full auto 嚟啊！哦，呢個係 Whoa. How? What the fuck? It hurts. But the recoil is insane. It's actually even more than the more than some of the guns that I've tried earlier today. It's actually quite crazy, actually. Wait, do you want to give it a try? I'll give it a try.
So yeah, looking at Indigo's fake reaction, I couldn't believe it until I'm going to try it now. So will it bolt lock? Do I need to hold down the bolt lock?
Hold down.
Hold down. Okay, cool. So we're going to try single fire first. It's really it kicks really hard.
Try full auto.
Full auto. Yeah. Is that full auto? Okay, that's safety. It's too dangerous, so I had to have it on safety.
You don't know how to use a gun.
So yeah, it's very good. It's really satisfying. It kicks a lot. To be fair, like, looking at the video, it might not seem that hard kicking, but if you actually like place your cheek on the cheek rest and fire this on full auto, it kicks really hard.
So two versions and two colors that they're going to release this gun in. It's going to be black and it's going to be FDE. Now I'm probably going to get a black in they call it the Ultra version. What the Ultra version means is it comes with this big, so as you can see on a normal version, there's actually only the barrel right here. But on the Ultra version, as you can see, there's sort of like a tracer unit. And yes, it's a tracer unit, it's a chronograph, and it also has a feature where if you have an Apple Watch and you connect it, if you almost run out of ammo, you could get it reload. So I suppose you could do anything with the guns these days. It's quite insane. But you know, like without further ado, let's move on to the other releases that they also have. And you know, let me shoot this a couple more times actually. We're still at the Toxicant booth, and what's special about this is they have a Strike Industries KP9 rifle, and this is also a sort of PCC AK. Very exciting. All of these Strike Industries parts are actually real, and you know they've attached it from the get-go. They're using what they call an MWS box style system. So you know, let's give this a little try. Oh, you got to do it like that. Yeah. Okay. Let's give it a try. Ooh. Wow, so as you can see, very, very solid performance, and the trigger seems to feel really well. It's a little bit slow, it's an AK, you know, but I bet you could, you know, slip something inside and make it a little more short stroke. But it's very heavy, and the recoil, it keeps that very stable because of how heavy it is. It's full steel, other than the parts from Strike Industry. We could see this released as soon as early next month, as soon as they get some stuff sorted out. So yeah, you know, take a look and look forward to getting it released. So recently it has been renamed into the M7A1. Toxicant has released a new version of the M7A1 Spear. So it's a little shorter version. As we can see in the backdrop, we see the Ramfam shooting around with it. It's much more gameable indoors, and well, it looks very gameable. So make sure you check it out and get it if you already have the Toxicant XM7. Okay, so other than the Acetech compensator tracer combination, we also have another actual John Wick product right here. We have a TTI licensed Harbinger Ballerina GBB. So it's shooting 308. The magazine is a little bit bigger, so it's also compatible with Toxicant's other magazines that are released. So such as the Magpul ones right here, the Magpul lookalike ones right here. We also have the Stanag ones, we have the SIG lookalikes, and we also have the Lancer lookalikes. So these are actually very, very nice to hold, and it seems to be very heavyweight, you know. At the same time, something special about this is the magazine itself is actually aluminum, but they made it to look like polymer. The reason they want to choose aluminum is sometimes maybe your mag gets cold super quick, and if you want to heat it up, it's easier to transfer that energy or that temperature inside to make sure that all of the mags are running very smoothly. So as you know, very heavy recoil, and they're using the Toxicant adjustable trigger system. So make sure to look out for this gun, and you know, another heavy caliber gun is going to be available very soon. So make sure to look out for that. Still at the Toxicant booth, and what we've got is actually a very interesting product. It's using kind of like the KZ02 system. This is the Toxicant PCC, Ruger PCC. So what we're looking at is kind of like a KZ02 system, but they've moved the charging handle to the back instead of on the bolt, and they're using Glock magazines. So very, very interesting. And what they've got is an array of quick detachable front ends. So if you want to make this suddenly into a CQB environment gun, then what you could do is you could just take it off with the quick release and then put it back on right in the bottom. And they also they could also offer you the choice of purchasing a Strike Industries stock along with it. So, you know, make sure to check this out when it's released. We're here at the Ares booth, and they've got a huge range of products right here. But what really catches my eye is their brand new release of the Sky Marshal revolver. So as you know, like, you know, when you're on a plane, sometimes maybe you have air marshals. So Sky Marshal revolvers are a little bit more smaller, a little bit more lightweight. And this is perfect for any Sky Marshals or any LARPers of the Sky Marshals that you have. Now, this is in collaboration with RWA, a very small and very heavyweight gun actually for the size. Now, it's compatible with all of the Ares internal components, and at the same time, they are also featuring a steel inner barrel, and it's using 12 kg CO2 just like normal. All of the features, like the smaller ergonomic turret release right here, feels absolutely amazing, and they expect it to release in Q1 of 2026. So make sure you look forward to that. Released a new range of products and already released some products as well. Now, one of them are absolutely the Glock 19X. Now, they've already got the Glock 17, but right now they have the Glock 19X as well. It's in FDE color, very, very pretty. And CO2 and gas version as well. They also have a bunch of accessories like this little suppressor right here. They also have extended inner barrels that you could just twist on to your existing inner barrel. And at the same time, some RMR plates or RMSC plates, whatever footprint that works. So they have it all. They have it in CO2 and 12 kg. And what I've been told is that both are absolutely capable and compatible right out of the box with no changes whatsoever. Is in true SRC aluminum and steel fashion. What is also special over here is their licensed Ruger 1911s. Very, very pretty guns, and it feels absolutely solid if I'm gonna be honest. The trigger feels absolutely amazing. And so using CO2, what they told me is it could clear out 2 full mags at least and above. So very, very excited to see this get released. Very nice. Moving on to the other side of the booth, we have the Kimber licensed 2011. So as you can see, they have an extended CO2 magazine right here. It's compatible with 12 kg green gas and 12 kg CO2 right out of the box. It's licensed by Kimber. It's using the aluminum slide, and they're available in 2 different colors. They're available in black and in FDE as well. Probably getting black for myself. So very exciting releases. Next over here, we also have a John Wick style 2011 and a 5.7 all the way over there. So very exciting releases from SRC in total. See 19X right here. So as you can see, typical SRC recoil. Next, let's give the John Wick style guns a try as well. This one is the Island barrel version, and they also have a longer 5.1 version as well. Definitely higher recoil. It sounds a lot more devastating as well. And last but not least, let's give the 1911 a try as well. So let's try the aluminum version. Definitely very solid performance, and it feels very nice. So as you know, maybe 2 or 3 months ago, the P320, the Marui P320 was released. A very exciting gun, but everyone's thinking, hey, when am I gonna get a metal slide? Now, Model Works has come out with this 6061 aluminum slide, and it is super, super smooth. Apparently, they just finished this prototype just last like 2 or 3 days ago, just in time for the MOA, and they expect to fully release this by February or March of 2026. Let's give this a try. So definitely very solid. Even with the RMR on it, there's no hassle at all. So definitely give this a look out for. And you know, next we also have the PTW kit for the MCX. Now this is definitely a very, very special release. I never expected this, and they have this in full prototype, as you could see. Still, you know, unfinished, uncolored, but this is released by Toxicant. It's a MCX conversion kit for PTWs, and they have the V7 Harbinger, as we spoken earlier about in the video as well. So make sure to look out for these 2 kits. Unfortunately, right now they're releasing this for only the PTW version, but you know, later on the Infinity version will also be released as well. As you can see, they have a couple of different grip panels that you could put on to make sure that it looks like the Sig Sauer MCX. So make sure to look out for the release of this product. So right now I'm at the Robinhood tactical booth with Robert. So Robert, could you go through some of the products with us?
呢個係我哋一個新嘅產品啦，Cole 嘅 DS Detective Special， 咁就係PTU 入邊肥沙揾咗好耐嘅，咁佢依家終於揾翻啦嚇！你見 成支槍嘅 finishing 我哋都係跟翻真槍一樣啦，做翻個 booling 啦。咁佢嘅重量啊、出架嘅磅數啦，咁就都係非常非常接近真槍嘅嚇。咁你見呢個位啦，個 hammer 啦，個 hammer 我哋用翻真槍嘅一樣嘅工藝，咁就係燒啦，燒花啦嚇。咁木係一個實木嚟嘅嚇，咁係一個好靚嘅木紋啦嚇，係啦，呢個係我哋一個今年出嘅產品。咁同埋咧，嗱呢個係曲25啦，成支係一支不鏽鋼鏡面拋光嘅一個好精緻嘅手槍嚇，咁可以望到其實佢係好硬嘅。同真槍 cocking 嘅感覺係聽把聲係好實嘅嚇，好實嘅嚇。咁就成支槍你見個 grip 啦，都係黑胡桃啦。咁個章啦都係金屬嚟嘅 metal 嚟嘅嚇。咁可以睇下嚇，係好精緻嘅嚇。所有見到嘅零件都係鋼，咁個底係 WE 啦。咁一支成槍我哋已經係 tune 到佢打得好順嘅嚇。再嚟我哋有我哋嘅不好意思93R 啦，93R 咁我哋有呢個鋼嘅 slide 啦。所有望到嘅呢啲 parts 我哋全部已經係改晒做鋼件嚟嘅嚇。咁啤佬我哋有3款，有方形啦、橄欖形啦，同埋有呢個有裝滅聲筒嘅 M14 反瓦啦嚇。咁就可以聽啲聲係好實嘅。
咁唔知大家有冇印象啦？其實我哋1、2個月前 Bang Bang 都已經有購買過一個同埋有入過貨噶啦，即係呢個 Robinhood Tactical 嘅一啲產品啦，係啦，咁可以期待我哋之後都會有 Robinhood Tactical 嘅一啲產品嘅。Thank you 你 Robert，Thank you，唔該晒。So I'm at the Fabota booth with my man Kurt. So Kurt is releasing a brand new Mark 13 Mod 5. Could you tell us more about this gun?
Okay, this would be a bolt action and with recoil and with shell ejecting. And let me explain how it works. There will be 2 tanks inside. One is in the bolt and one is in the stock. And the bolt, you can use it to fire BB. And with the tank inside the stock, it will make the recoil device work. And when the recoil device works, it moves backward, and you will feel clear recoil.
That is absolutely amazing. So could you tell me more? Like all of the accessories, they come with the package, right? Is that correct?
Okay, we want it to be really valuable, and there will be the scope and the rail and the suppressors and the bipod and even more. It comes with a really fancy case, gun case.
Yes, that's amazing. It's an all-in-one package. That's what I'm hearing from you.
Yeah.
Wow. So how much is it?
The price. We want to make it really acceptable, and we wish it could be lower than $1,000 to $300.
That is absolutely amazing. And from what you're saying in the previous, like in the real video, it's going to be released in March of 2026. Is that correct?
Yeah. We want it to be released in the next March.
That is amazing. I can't wait to get my hands on this and play with it. Okay, thank you, Kurt, for taking the interview, and make sure to look out for its release.
Yeah.
So after seeing all of the products that are showcased here in MOA, or all of the products that we have got too, what is your favorite product? What do you like seeing? Give us your top 3 favorite products and top 3 most anticipated products down in the comment section. Give us a like, give us a follow, and we'll see you back in Hong Kong